Good morning, scholars. This morning we are going to learn about how to solve division word problems with remainders. Last time we have learned already how to solve division problems without remainders. And this time, let us try to find out how to solve division word problems with remainders. So to start with, we have here a problem. There are 12 students in a PE class separated into 4 teams. Okay, so there are 12 students and they are being grouped into 4 teams. Now the question is, how many students are there in each team? Okay, so to write the equation, we get here 12 divided by 4 because we got here 12 students and we are going to divide them into 12 teams. We are going to find out how many students are there in each team. So we have this equation, 12 students divided by 4 teams equals, we are going to find out. So how many teams do we have? We got here 4 teams. So let's represent them into this shape. First team, second team, third team, and fourth team. Okay? We are going to distribute 12 students in our each team. So let's try to distribute our students now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got now 4. Let's distribute again. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Now it is very easy for us to find out because this is the first team, the second team, third team, and the fourth team. Now the question is, how many students in each team? So how many students do we have in each team? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So each team has how many students? We got 1, 2, 3 students. So the answer is 3. Okay? Let's try to solve a problem with a different given. Okay? Similar to the given that we have before. Instead of having 12, let's have here 13 students. So we got here, there are 13 students in a PE class, separated into 4 teams. Now, we got there 13 students, and we got there 4 teams. Okay, 13 students, we are going to divide them into 4 teams, divided by 4. Okay, now, the question is, how many students in each team? Because we got here 13 students and we got 4 teams, let us try again to group them into 4 teams. Okay, let's try to group them again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got here 4 teams. Okay, now let us again distribute them one by one so that we can find out how many students are there in each team. Okay, let's try to distribute them now one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got now 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. We got now 8. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, now we got here 12. If we are going to put here 13, the 13th student, it will not be equal to each team, right? Because we got here 3, we got here 3 again, 3, and 3. All in all, we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They are now equal to each other. But if we are going to add 1 here, which is the 13th, it will not be equal to each 14. So what are we going to do? We are going to put the other student outside the group because each group contains only 3. If we are going to include this in one of each group, it will not be the same on each team. Okay, so how many students are there in each team? Let's count them. Each team contains again how many? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 each team. So we are still going to write here 3 because each team contains, again, equal members, which is 3. But we need to write this one also because it is also part of the 13 students. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? But we are going to write it in a different way. We are going to write here 3, remainder 1. Okay. Now, each group contains 3 students, each group 3, but it has a remainder outside, which is 1. So to write this extra 1 student, you need to write here 3 in each group, and it has a remainder of 1. Let us answer another problem, which has, Paulina has 10 meters of fabric to sew dresses. So we can say she has 10 meters of fabric. She used 3 meters of fabric for each dress. Meaning to say she's making a dress and she uses 3 meters of fabric for each dress. Now we have here 10 meters. So 10 meters, we are going to divide it into 3 meters each. Okay? So that we are going to find out how many dress will she make. Okay? So 10 meters divided by 3. Okay? We're going to find out. Let's try to use tape diagram to solve this problem. Okay? So let's say this is the fabric and this is your tape diagram. Okay? So we got here 10 meters. Meaning to say this is 10 meters all. And we are going to divide this into 10 equal parts so that we can find out how many 3 meters are there in 10 meters. Okay? So let's try to divide this into 10 equal parts. Okay. So we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's count now our fabric of 10 meters. 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, 5 meters, 6 meters, 7 meters, 8 meters, 9 meters, 10 meters. Now we got 10 meters. She used 3 meters of fabric for each dress. So let's try to find out. 1 meter, 2 meters, 3 meters. Okay, so this one here is 3 meters. Let's try to shade this with color. This is 3 meters. Okay? Let's try to find out again how many 3 meters again. 1, 2, 3. So this is again 3 meters. Let's try to shade it again. Another 3 meters. 1, 2, 3. So this is your, again, 3 meters. And we got here 1 only. So let's try to shade this one. There we go. So how many dress will she make? Now, she used 3 meters of fabric for each dress. Okay? And how many dress will she make in 10 meters? A dress is composed of 10 or 3 meters. So how many 3 meters can we have here? 1, 2, and 3. Meaning to say 10 meters has 3 dress. 3 dresses. Okay? But we have a 1 here. So what are we going to do with the extra 1 meter? We are going to declare it as 3 remainder 1. Okay? How many dress? We got here 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Because they represent 3 meters, 3 meters, and 3 meters. We need to say 3 dress, 1, 2, 3. And we have an extra fabric which is 1 meter. Because this is 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. And another extra 1 meter. Meaning to say, how many dress will she make? 1, 2, 3 dresses. Okay? Instead of answering using our tape diagram, let us try to use standard algorithm to find out how to answer fast our problem in division with remainders. Okay, so we got here again, Paulina has 10 meters, okay? 10 meters of fabric to sew dresses. She used 3 meters of fabric for each dress. How many dresses will she make? We have tried to solve this already using tape diagram. And now we are going to use our standard algorithm. So to start with, let's try to divide 10 meters divided by 3 meters. There you go. So let's count. This is our dividend. This is our divisor. And we are going to find out our quotient. Okay? Now, let us try to count or skip count our divisor, which is 3. Let's count by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Can we use 12? No, because 12 is greater than 10. We need to find out the factor of 3, which is near to 10, but not greater than 10. Again, let's count by 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Can we use 12? No, we can only use 3. Write the 3 here. Okay, now let's multiply 3 times 3. 3, 6, 9. How much is the answer? 9. Write your 9 here. Okay, after you wrote the factor, subtract 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. Can we divide 1 divided by 3? No, because 1 is smaller than 3. So what are we going to do with 1? We are going to put that as our remainder 1. There you go. There's your answer. Meaning to say, how many dresses will she make? She can make 3 dresses or 3 dresses and remainder and extra 1 meter. Here's your final answer. Out of 10 meters, she can make 3 dresses and extra 1 meter. There you go. Going to answer all together our problem here. So I want you to take your piece of paper and your pencil while we read and copy our problem. I want you to write it also there in your paper and try to solve it while we are solving it all together. Okay? So number 1, we got here the baker has 26 kilograms of flour and she uses 8 kilograms each day. So the baker, we got here already 8 or 26 kilograms of flour. There you go. And every day she uses 8 kilograms. So we got here each day she uses 8 kilograms. Okay? After how many days will she need to buy more flour? So we need to find out how many days does the baker will gonna use all her 26 kilograms of flour. So take your time to copy our question. Okay? So let's try to answer it all together. Go get your pencil and paper and together answer with me. Okay? So let's try to write first our 26 kilograms and we are going to divide it into 8 kilograms. Then let's find out how many 8 kilograms are there in 26 kilograms. So let's try to write first 26. Okay? This will be our dividend. We are going to find out our quotient. So 8 kilograms will be our divisor. Okay? Now, we are going to find out how many 8 kilograms are here in this 26 kilograms. We can do that by dividing 26 kilograms divided by 8 kilograms. So are you copying this one? Very good. Now, let's skip count, or let's find out factors of 8 which is near to 26 but not more than 26. Okay? So let's skip count 8. Ready? Begin. 8, 16, 24, 32. Can we use 32? No. Why? Because 32 is bigger than 26. So let's count again by 8, 8, 16, 24, 32. We can't use 32, right? So we can have only 1, 2, 3. Write the 3 here. Oh, it's very easy for us now to find out how many days will it last. Let's try to multiply 8 times 3. Let's count by 8 again. 8, 16, 24. How much? It's 24. Right here, 24. There you go. Then after we multiply, we are going to subtract it. Okay, 6 minus 4 equals 2. Very good. 2 minus 2, it's 0. Okay, now we got here 2 again. Let's divide 2 by 8. 2 divided by 8. Can we divide it? No. 2 divided by 8 can't be. So we can't divide 2 by 8 because 2 is smaller than 8. What are we going to do with 2 now? We are going to make this as our remainder. Meaning to say the answer is 3 remainder 2. Or we can say that she uses 8 kilograms each day. How many days will she need to buy more flour? So 3 each day she has 8 kilograms, right? So she will gonna have 3 days and remainder 2. Okay, there you go. Got it? So take your time to answer or copy how we did this, and copy this one also, our standard algorithm, and let me know if you got the correct answer. Let's answer number 2. We got here 45 people is going to the beach. 7 people can ride in each van. Now the question is, how many vans are needed? Okay, so we got here 45 people. They all want to go to the beach. And each van can only accommodate 7 people. Okay, now how many vans are needed? So we are going to solve this using standard algorithm. So let's try to start with writing 45 people divided by 7 people. Okay? So I'm going to give you time to answer this and make sure that you are copying correctly. Okay? So 7 or 45 people divided by 7. We need to find out how many vans are needed. So if you're going to have a remainder, we need also to use that number to add another van, because we cannot let them stay, right? So we need to bring them also to the beach. We got 45 people and we have only 7 people. Therefore, let us going to divide 45 people divided by 7. Okay? So take your time to answer. So almost everyone is already done and others are still writing, but while you are still writing almost to finish your word, we're going to answer it now. So let's try to divide 45 divided by 7. This is our dividend and this is our divisor. So we're going to skip count 7. So let's count by 7. Ready, begin. We're going to find out a number that is near to 45 but not more than 45. Okay? Let's count by 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. Can we use 49? No, because 49 is bigger than 45. So we can use only 6. We can write here 6. There you go. Let's count again. Let's try to multiply 7 times 6. Let's count again by 7. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. How much? 42. Right here, 42. 7 times 6 is equals to 42. Then we are going to subtract them. 45 divided, or 45 minus 42. 5 minus 2, how much? It's 3. 4 minus 4, it's 0. Now, let us go into divide if we can use still, or we can still divide 3 divided by 7. 3 divided by 7, can we do it? No, because 3 is already smaller than our divisor. So what are we going to do with number 3? We are going to use that as our remainder. Remainder 3. How many vans are needed? So the question is, how many vans are needed? We are going to use 6 vans. But we have an extra 3 people here. Okay? We have an extra 3 people, so we are going to use another van. But the answer is 6 remainder 3. So instead of using only 6 vans, we are just going to consider 3 people to have another van. So instead of 6 vans, we are going to use 7 vans. Okay? Thank you.